The next guest is back in action. UFC Fight Night, February 19th. He's going to be taking on Gabriel Benitez. It is David Onama joining me here on the program for the very first time. David, how are you?
I'm doing great, brother. Thanks for having me on here.
Hey, it's pleasure's all mine. Before we get into this interview, I got to talk about that T-shirt. What is that? It's like an 8-bit Nintendo shirt that looks awesome.
Oh, this is James Krause. My head coach. This is NFC. So he just
cool.
made the shirt. Yeah.
So is it supposed to be Krause then?
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
okay.
I think he was like, doing the hush.
Okay. Oh, it looks cool. I'm a fan. I should tell Krause that the next time I talk to him. Let's talk about this. Yeah, no, the NFTs they're blowing up, man. Let's talk about this matchup against Benitez. Looked like you got a full camp for that one. When did you find out about this fight?
Found out this fight about 4 weeks ago from my head coach James Krause. He got the call from what's called my manager Jason House, and was like, hey, I got a matchup for Onama. Let me know what you guys think about the fight. And Krause, he called me, was like, hey, I think it's a good fight for you. Check him out. Let me know what you think, and hit me back. Yeah. So I watched this film a little bit. I feel like it was a great fit for me, and it's a good matchup. And I loved it. And I come right back. I'm like, hey, man, I love this fight. Let's get it going. It's what I want. It fits with me. So from there we just confirmed it, and here we are.
What did you learn the most from that UFC debut? Obviously not ideal circumstances, but what did you take away the most from that performance?
From the UFC debut?
Yeah, what did you take away the most? Like, what did you learn the most, I guess would be the question,
Man, it was different. It took the Final Four to notice. It was upper weight class. I just wanted to, man, go in there and kind of show the world what I can do. Took the final 4 days. Didn't really know much about the guy, man. I just agreed. It was like, yeah, it's the fight I want. Let's go. It is what it is, man. It's a good opportunity for me. That's why we took the fight. Now I'm here. I am with my second fight. So it's good, man. Learned a lot from it. So.
That's good. But I was going to say as well, like, you got a lot of good feedback. I think people were like, they were kind of rooting for you as that fight was going on. Like, you won a lot of fans. What was the feedback like after that fight on social media? Because I think you won a lot of people over despite the result.
Oh yeah, man. After that fight, man, even though I lost, man, it felt like a win. You know what I mean? Everybody was like, man, like, congrats, man. You went out there, you showed out. We know you lost, but you fought like a winner, man. Everybody was showing me love, support. I get a lot of fans from that fight, man. And I'm glad I took the fight. It was a good opportunity for me. So I got a lot of feedback from the fans. It was good, man. Got a lot of feedback from the fans. So.
It's good. Love to hear it. Let's talk about this opponent here, Gabriel Benitez, 22-9 record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
Man, the guy's very tough, man. He's durable. He's one of those guys, man. You're just not gonna take out. He's gonna be in your face. He's gonna be there with you, and I do the same with him. So that's why we took this fight. But yeah, man, Gabriel, he's really really good. He's a really good fighter. Man, the guy's tough, man. That's all I can really say about him.
Exciting matchup though on paper. Like, I mean, that's the type of fight you got to like, right? This guy's gonna, he's gonna trade with you. It'll be kind of a fun matchup, right?
Yep, he's gonna go back and forth, man. He's gonna trade. I'm gonna trade, man. It's gonna be fireworks, man. It's gonna be a fight of the night for sure. I'm calling it now. Man, good matchup from me, man. I'm very excited for it. I'm ready to go out there, man. Get my hand wrapped and just show the world what I can do again, man. And from there on, I'm just gonna on to the next.
On to the next one. Glory MMA is where you train, one of the best gyms in the world. I know there's a lot of guys at that gym. Who you mainly getting to work with ahead of this fight? Who are some of your main training partners?
Man, I work with everybody. I switch it up. I go with the 45ers, the 55ers, pretty much everybody in the gym, man. But my main partner is Devin Weber. I train with him a lot, man. He's a 55er. He helped me out a lot. Grant Dawson, Kevin Kroom, Man, all the guys, man. I just try to, just switch up with everybody and get, learn from everybody that I go with. So, everybody in the gym, man. I try
Good.
to switch it up.
And it's good to have that variety too, especially like the up and comers as well, because they're really hungry. They're looking to prove themselves. So they probably give you some of the best rounds, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. Like especially like after my last UFC debut, I've been working a lot on my grappling, So I wrestle a lot with Grant Dawson. Even my head coach, James Krause, gives me a round in. Isaac Dogarian, he just got a UFC contract. From Dana White looking for a fight. He just got signed. I roll with him a lot. But yeah, man, pretty much everybody in the gym, man. So I feel like I've leveled a lot just from my grappling. So
obviously we have a little bit of time here, but how's the weight cut going ahead of the fight? And you cut a lot of weight to get to featherweight?
Not really. I really cut about 15 pounds. I'm about 160 now, still 15. I've been drinking a lot of water, getting my water in. Other than that, man, weight cut is all good for me. I've never missed weight, so I'm good. And this is gonna be at my original weight, 145. Just what I'm good at. So my weight's gonna be on point. I'm gonna be good for it. So
good stuff, man. And I imagine James Krause will be in your corner. Who else will be in the cage with you that night?
Yeah, it's gonna be James Krause, Ben Elmore, and Jeff Molina.
Oh, Jeff Molina, nice. Yeah, he's a pretty like smart guy. Like if you ever talk to him about fights and stuff, like he's probably good to have around during fight week.
Oh man, he's one of the best to have in your corner, man. Like he just like he helps me a lot, man. With like midsections, watch film together, man. He tells me what I need to do. Like how this guy, this guy fights, and he just he helps me with that. Man, I feel like he's the right quarterman for me. So that's why I'm bringing him with me, man. So it's gonna be good.
Love it. And how do you envision the fight playing out on February 19th? How do you see it going down?
February 19th, man. Like I said, man, I'm just gonna, what I mean, come out, man. I'm excited. I'm excited fighting. Excited fighter. I'm gonna come out and just do me, man. Go out there, have fun, man. Get my hand raised, and just perform, man. Give the world what they want to see. That's what I'm here for, So
as far as the rest of the year, do you have sort of an ideal amount of fights you want to get? Most fighters like to fight 3 times. Is that kind of what you like doing too?
Yeah. So 3 fights a year. But if it's like short notice, about a month or 3 weeks, out, I would love to jump in. And I'm here to fight, man. So if any fight gets pulled out, man, I'm always in for either 45 or 55. So I'll be ready, man. I'm always in the gym, always training. Yeah, man, I'll be ready for for this opportunity. So.
Love it. That's good. Before we get out of here, we talked all about fighting and everything else. What do you like doing outside of training? Do you have any other hobbies? Do you watch any other sports? You playing any video games? What do you like doing when you're not in the gym?
Man, when I'm not in the gym, I'm mostly just watching films, man. Like on fights. Go out. I love to run. I go running. Do a lot of studying. Man, especially just watch films, man. Listen to podcasts and stuff like that. Just trying to learn something new. Every day. So
yeah, trying to expand the knowledge, right? That's good. What's a good film you've seen recently, or are you just talking like fight footage? Like, what do you watch in terms of films?
Just like UFC fights, like Israel. Just studying, man. Studying these fighters. A lot of podcasts, the Joe Rogan podcast. I've been watching a lot of that. But yeah, man, all I do is just watch podcasts and just study.
It's a UFC Fight Night, February 19th. David, It was great getting a chance to talk to you, man. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
Follow me on my Instagram at David Onama. What's it called? Twitter, David Onama 145, and you can also hit me up on Facebook, David Onama. And last part, man, I want to thank you for having me on here, man. It was a pleasure, man.